Hey, I wanted to pop in here and talk about the root cause of divorce and talk about, tell you a story of a client of mine, Carrie, and how she's completely transformed her life, not even just from the divorce, but like post-divorce with a relationship. So I can't wait to share that story. And I so appreciate you being so flexible and bearing with me as I've had so many technical issues this week, and then I did not think I'd make it on here today because my husband threw out his back first thing this morning, and you know how men need a lot of attention and care, and he's no exception. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have another crazy day. I'm gonna have all these children around me, extra children too. So it has been, you know, that's life. We just ease into it, and that's okay. So let me talk about Carrie, because, you know, when she came to me, her background is her mother had significant substance use problems. Her father had significant substance abuse problems, and she's been shuffled around between family members, well taken care of physically, but emotionally, you know, she suffered as a child, feeling like her parents just could not, you know, take care of her, and she felt rejected and abandoned and not good enough. And what ended up happening is she married a man who, I guess the word would be like laid back, and again, sometimes we create these dynamics in our relationships. I can certainly relate to Carrie, because like me, she was very, you know, she needed to be in control. On the outside, we look like we have it all together. We're very like accomplished, and we're very like driven, but that's because deep down we really don't feel we're worthy enough. So we look to outside accomplishments to make us feel good enough. And she was just like that. And so she chose a partner who was, you know, kind of the type of man, just a very much a people pleaser, acquiesced. And it fulfilled that need to, like, you know, he was very like loving in the sense of her love language was words of affirmation, and same here. And, you know, would constantly reassure her, I love you, but just did not step up as a provider, as a partner. And really the relationship was more like a parent-child dynamic. And so she started working on herself and getting through that unhealthy relationship because he just could not step up. And when she, you know, was through this divorce and working with me, she realized that she was in a relationship post-divorce that was more toxic than the marriage, which is often what happens when I see people. Most people that come to me don't come to me during the divorce or even right after the divorce. It's after a really significantly toxic relationship that leaves them even more devastated, and they go, okay, I got to stop this pattern. And so luckily, while she was working with me, she realized this was an unhealthy relationship. This is going to be more toxic if I don't leave it. You know, because she saw the red flags, because if she is in the process and on the journey of healing her childhood traumas and childhood abandonment, she realized he had significant childhood traumas, and he's unwilling to look at that, and he's unwilling to take accountability and responsibility for that and work through that. Because in order to make a relationship successful, you have to have two people willing to look at the baggage that they're bringing into their relationship and work through it. And so she realized that. So that's the good news. When you heal your own abandonment and you heal your own traumas, you see it very quickly in others, and you don't spend years and money and heartache investing in another person that is ultimately going to leave you worse off than your divorce. So that's the good news. When you heal yourself, you're healing future heartache and future destruction. And not only that, the good news is, I'm telling y'all, you're ending the generational trauma. You are ending that trauma for your children. They're going to have healthy relationships. They're going to have healthy boundaries. They're going to show up in their relationships significantly better off than you are or have been. So That's the good news. Listen, I actually have a spot that has opened up in our Finding Peace Again program. And so if you are looking to stop the people pleasing, if you are looking to have healthy boundaries, and you're looking to heal all that abandonment so that you can have a fun, healthy, drama-free relationship, it is possible, then, reach out to me, because I'd love to talk about this spot. It is this is transformative. When you join this program, it doesn't have to take years of therapy. It can just take a few short months, and you are going to change all the relationships in your lives. It's just amazing. It's amazing to see people transform their lives in just a few short weeks, and to see them become like a totally different, confident, at peace person. And the tools that you learn, you take away forever and can apply professionally, personally, in all of your relationships. If you've got a difficult relationship with mom, dad, sisters, this is it, man. It will transform all of that. I'm telling you, trust me. So if you want to, reach out to me, hit me up, we'll share that information. I can talk to you one-on-one about it. Okay? All right. Thanks for joining me today.